Hey everyone, Craig Ball here. Today we're going to talk about gaslighting and 3 ways that it affects your self-esteem. Now, the first is pretty bad. It causes you to start doubting your reality. You might hear things such as, that never happened, or it's not how I remember it. And slowly over time, the more you hear this, every time you bring up a concern or a complaint, you really start to question your own self. And that's what they're trying to get you to do, gaslighters. The second one is nothing you ever do is good enough. No matter how hard you try, they'll say, well, it was okay, or, I had to fix it. They'll give you all sorts of subtle feedback that starts to make you feel, no matter how good a job you're doing, that you are not enough. And third, you find yourself apologizing too much because they start to make you wrong all the time. Now, these 3 things can get you really on the back foot and start judging and feeling negatively about your whole self. The answer to all of these things is unconditional self-acceptance, because self-esteem that's getting hammered by these gaslighters is a conditioned form of self-acceptance. If you're questioning yourself and your sense of reality is wrong and you're constantly on the back foot, your feelings about who you are as a person are going to be challenged. If nothing you feel is good enough, it really starts to drop your motivation and you feel as if you're unworthy. And lastly, if you're apologizing too much and thinking everything's your fault, okay, these are things that have nothing to do with you often and are definitely not. They're playing the blame game on you as well, which is another way to push your over generalized sense of who you are, which is what self-esteem is. When you judge your entire self, to pushes it way down. So replacing it with unconditional self-acceptance is the answer, because unconditional self-acceptance, the condition that you have to be able to accept yourself is that you can breathe, not that you have worth, not that you have acceptance from others, not that you have any of these other things. So you're able to go, damn it, I don't need other people's validation to feel good about myself, to know that I'm performing well, or to accept myself and to accept my reality. So it allows you to pull back from that. So the criteria is that you can breathe. And simply by doing this and hearing your own breath should be enough for you to go, it's okay, I accept who I am. This allows you to confront people with neutrality, okay, when you stand up for yourself against gaslighters. It allows you to easily say, no, that was wrong, and not have to do it in such an extreme, angry way. But often the case, you may not even feel that you can when you've been pushed down far enough by these gaslighters. So start to accept yourself unconditionally, accept yourself because you can breathe, and start to decouple yourself from the acceptance of others. So start to accept yourself instead. I hope that helps. I look forward to speaking to you soon.